Galahad informs Ulrich of Bartog's treachery, then leads him to the inn where the Black Knight hides. But Ulrich is attacked, and now believes that Galahad has led him into a trap.
Hold your arrow. Let him die the death he justly deserves. We shall return.
Galahad! Galahad! Support! Over here!
Where are the horses? Concealed close by. With the officers I wash. Rest a while. The longer we rest, the more advantage to the Black Knight. I fear it's a fruitless chase. We stop to ponder the logic of this. We'll never overtake the Black Knight.
We're in luck. The Black Knight's forced through a shoe.
But he can't get far on a limping steed.
Follow me.
Now that we have his horse, all we have to do is find the Black Knight.
You'll not go far in this terrain.
You, Sir Mordred.
You seem disappointed. Did you expect someone else?
In truth, I did.
Your lady love, perchance?
No, the Black Knight.
Oh, this is indeed a coincidence. I, too, seek the Black Knight.
We found his horse but a stone's throw from here.
Yes, I know. From the hills, I saw him ride this way. But I'm afraid he had eluded us both.
I'm not so sure.
Since we both seek the same scoundrel, why not join forces and hunt him together?
Very well. We'll ride with you.
Good.
And may the Black Knight live to regret this alliance.
why do you stop here? Look behind that rock. I see nothing there.
Behind yon rock is an excellent place for a fugitive to hide.
No better than any other place.
Nonetheless, I'm going to chance a look.
While we waste time here, the Black Knight puts further distance between us.
Haven't you forgotten the Black Knight is on foot?
Look! The Black Knight's armor.
So it is.
Merlin.
So you're the Black Knight.
Traitorous wizard.
Aye, a traitor? Stand back or run afoul of my magic.
If you were true to Arthur, you'd give me that sword, that I may return it to him and thus fulfill my vow.
What do you say to this, Sir Modred?
Galahad seeks to gain the sword for himself. Entrust it to me.
Save your strength. Since you choose to brawl among yourselves, neither of you is worthy of the sword.
No, Sir Bors, he's mine.
Sir Mordred needs your help.
Don't be downhearted. The King of Ireland is a friend of mine. We can travel there and bask in luxury and comfort until... I fear you wouldn't.
You think this to be a hopeless quest, do you not, Sir Bors?
I wouldn't put it so bluntly. But where is our next turn?
We have but one course left. We must seek out Merlin.
And how will you combat his magic?
We must decide that when the time comes.
Well, I have but one life to give to adventure.
Galahad, let's turn back while the blood still runs in our veins.
We've come this far, we must go on.
No one ever comes back from there. It's the valley of no return.
You stay here if you wish. I'll go on alone. Let me try it alone.
I can't. My hands are fixed to the sword.
Was your wish to lay hands on the sword. And so you shall have the sword for the rest of your natural life. When your bones are picked clean, you will still be clinging to Excalibur.
No, they both shall live, Merlin. Begone, Merlin.
Once again, I'm grateful to you, Lady of the Lake.
Withdraw the sword, Galahad. Return it now to Arthur, its rightful owner.
Leave me. I'll meet them.
Do as I tell you. With Excalibur, I cannot fail.
What new danger confronts Bors? Is King Arthur's queen to be a prisoner of the Black Knight? You can't afford to miss Castle Perilous, Chapter 12 of The Adventures of Sir Galahad at this theater next week. Believing that Merlin has Excalibur, Galahad and Bors again journey to the enchanted forest. Aided by the Lady of the Lake, they recover the sword and start back toward Camelot.
believe me. I'll meet them.
Do as I tell you. With Excalibur, I cannot fail. Galahad!
I thought surely you were killed.
I thought so myself. Must be another one of Merlin's tricks.
Say, the sword Excalibur has vanished also.
Well, that puts us right back where we started. Now there's nothing to stop the Black Knight from rallying the outlaws, joining with Ulrich and storming Camelot.
Except us.
That's right.
But where to begin?
Well, put yourself in the Black Knight's place. Where would you go?
Home and lie down. I'm tired.
It serves me right for asking. No, the Black Knight must go either to the outlaws' camp or the inn.
Well, at the inn, we can secure food and drink. So therefore, we'll go.
To the outlaws' camp.
Well, there we can at least find horses.
Let me try.
Here.
Oh. That's too close.
I was right about one thing, Sir Bors. The Black Knight is here.
I would rather you were wrong about it.
I could have sworn I'd end Galahad's adventures for all time.
Others have thought that. Place your neck in the noose often enough, it's bound to be drawn tight.
Precisely the point I was trying to make.
Cocker, tie them up until we learn what the Black Knight wants to do with them.
If it was me, I'd finish them right now.
Do as you're told.
Tie them up.
Are you certain of that?
My source of information is entirely dependable. Queen Guinevere goes tomorrow to visit her sisters. She'll have only a small escort.
But I fail to see her value to us. You have only to ask her, and both Ulrich and the outlaws will help you storm Camelot.
The Queen is Arthur's dearest possession. He'll strip the castle of guards to rescue her. And when that happens, I'll be within the walls. What goes on here?
He was listening to your conference, Sir Knight.
I wonder how much he heard.
The knowledge matters little if he's kept from using it.
Execute him, Calker, as soon as there's light enough to shoot by.
Not so hasty, my friend. We may yet have use for him. But Calker shall make the guarding of him his personal responsibility.
There goes disaster for the entire court of King Arthur.
Perhaps.
That's for last night.
Knights of the Round Table, hold! Hold! Unless you want great harm to come to your queen, you'll obey my orders without question. Don't count on help from yonder fair. I hold Excalibur. It will fall on Her Majesty's pretty neck unless you yield.
You leave a small choice.
Follow Bartog without protest.
A good time to test your magic.
This is more of Morgan and Fay's trickery. Where'd they go? Wherever the Black Knight chose to hide them. You mean the outlaw camp?
Back to Camelot. I arrest you both in the name of the king.
Arrested. A fine thing. Where were you when the queen was taken away?
I cannot combat both Excalibur and black magic. Besides, you two are both prize enough.
You talk better than you fight, Modred.
Wait for us. We'll go back to Camelot with him if that's what he wants. There's some things that King Arthur should learn. Don't gamble that he'll believe you. Follow me.
His Majesty, the King. No news could be more grave than this about our queen. That our sister Morgan Le Fay should have had a hand in it only makes it worse.
He is not the only one involved, sire. These two are implicated, I feel sure.
He lies.
Restrain yourself, Sir Bors.
Your Majesty, we were only trying to rescue the queen. Galahad learned of the plot at the outlaw camp.
What were you doing at the outlaw camp, if you're not in league with them?
Just what were you doing at the scene of this crime against the Queen? You followed the Black Knight so quickly that you weren't there in time to help. I wonder why.
Are you charging that Sir Modred is the Black Knight?
Sire, I beseech you, let Sir Modred answer.
Sire, need I answer such an outrageous charge?
No knight of the Round Table has ever broken his word. Be sure you are not the first. We will begin our search for the Queen immediately. Sir Kay, you and the other knights will ride with me. Sir Modred, you will hold the castle with a skeleton force.
You should have believed me, Galahad. I said the king would have no part of your wild story.
It only takes a little proving.
That you won't be able to do. Captain of the Guard. Conduct this man to the dungeon.
Wait. What new crime is this? King Arthur did not order it.
I had thought to spare you, Sir Bors. We might have come to some agreement. But since you seem so eager to share...
I did not say that.
Very well, wait here. Take him away. Guard!
Why do you do this, Modred?
It is a just punishment. You've lied about me, and lies can be most damaging.
I did not lie.
All the more reason, then. Tie him down. Clovis, release the spiked iron ball.
Has the Black Knight succeeded in taking over Camelot? Is Bartog leading King Arthur into a deadly trap? See the thrilling answers in The Wizard's Vengeance, Chapter 13 of The Adventures of Sir Galahad at this theater next week. Galahad and Bors attempt to save Guinevere from capture by the Black Knight, but are foiled by Morgan Le Fay's magic. While King Arthur searches for his queen, Modred plots revenge on Galahad.
Guard!
Why do you do this, Modred?
It is a just punishment. You've lied about me, and lies can be most damaging.
I did not lie.
All the more reason, then. Tie him down. Clovis, release the spiked iron ball. Wait. We may be able to trap them in the passage. You go to the entrance in the sword room. Send guards to the exit beyond the walls.
Yes, Sir Mordred.
There's no one following us, Sir Bors. Why?
So much the better. Let's hasten out of here so we can join Arthur in the search for the Queen.
I still can't prove that Motor's the Black Knight. But his eagerness to get me out of the way proves he's no friend.
Well, let's be moving before they seal the exit.
All right.
This game is not to my liking. Where to now?
Back to the dungeon. Maybe they won't look for us there.
Open it. We'll spring this into the trap now.
Well, where do we go now?
I'm trying to remember something about this place.
Oh, fine. This is a great time to lose your memory. Guards!
I remember now. Follow me. You'd think Bartok was an honored guest. Freeway he rides in.
Perhaps he is.
The Black Knight at Camelot. Now we must find Arthur.
There's one thing more important to Arthur than his palace or his sword. Guinevere is queen. And Bartok knows where she is.
Well, we can't storm the palace and wring the words out of him.
We can follow him when he leaves. We can reach the horses, all right. But to manage that main gate, I don't think the gateman will be as blind to us as he was to Bartok.
I have something here that will film his eyes. Good. Come on.
done well, Sir Knight, and I have helped you. I've risked my neck and betrayed my sovereign, Ulrich of the Saxons.
If it's gratitude you're fishing for, you have mine.
Thanks for that. But I had bigger fish in mind. For my aid, you made promises, a position of high honor, and all the lands and titles of Sir Lancelot.
I'm still bound by the promise, but the time's too early, Parte.
How can that be? You're here in Camelot, you drink Arthur's wine, you have his sword Excalibur, and you hold his queen a hostage. The time is ripe, my lord. Overripe, I'd say.
You forget. Arthur himself lives. So long as he does, neither his sword, nor his queen, nor his castle can make me true king of Britain.
And if I should stop his living, what then?
All the conditions of my promise will be straightly fulfilled.
Then I have not long to wait. The plan for Arthur's destruction is already in my mind.
Neat trick of Bartog's. He must have been very amused at our thick-headedness.
He'll wish his head was thick if I ever catch him, but I fear it won't be soon.
Well, there's nothing to do now but find Arthur.
Calker, gather your men. Prepare an ambush atop Grey Cliff. King Arthur himself will be in the net.
What will His Majesty be doing, following you into a trap?
With Guinevere the bait? Seems likely. Be ready in 2 hours. I ride to Ram's Head Inn.
Prepare for combat.
This is Bartog, the Saxon traitor. Your crimes must be overtaking you if you seek shelter here.
I seek King Arthur.
For what reason?
Tell him where he may find his queen.
Come with me.
Where did you find this jackal?
Outside, sire. He claims to know where the queen is being held.
I know there's a price involved. Name it.
Amnesty for my crimes, refuge under your protection.
Then you've quarreled with Ulrich.
Worse than that, with the Black Knight, too.
Your conditions are granted. Where is the queen?
I'll lead you to her. If you take only 2 knights as escort.
Sire, I implore
Let
you.
us go then. Go in, get Hector, and come with us.
This has been a fruitless venture.
We can lose our enemies, but we can't find our friends. Now, if I... What? Are fires being started now by themselves?
I think this no ordinary one.
You are right, Galahad. But it is no ordinary thing which causes me to appear. King Arthur rides headlong toward an ambush.
Where will the ambush be?
At the top of Grey Cliff. But you must have help.
Sir Kay and most of Arthur's knights are at the Ram's Head Inn.
So you're on Arthur's side now, huh, Merlin?
I have never been elsewhere. But this is no time for explanations. Ride.
Sir Kay, the message is not mine. It comes from the magician Merlin. I beg of you to ride with us.
I wanted to ride with the king, but Bartok swore it would endanger the queen.
Do you realize the king himself's in dire peril?
I think that's not likely. Our king is a man of great resourcefulness and not likely to ride into a trap. Besides, I doubt that he would relish my interference.
Does all that mean that you will refuse to ride with us?
It means that I believe you no sooner than Bartok, and I believe him not at all. Too late to mend Arthur's fate, and I'll not risk my force in a wild goose chase.
Very well, then. We'll go alone.
No, you won't. Stop them!
Bartok, I like not this tiptoeing about. Why can we not ride in like knights?
There are good reasons. But if you doubt me...
Lead on. How much farther must we go?
Hardly any, sire.
You'll pay for this treachery.
Why does the Black Knight rescue the treacherous Bartok? Who is trapped behind this curtain? Don't fail to see Quest for the Queen, Chapter 14 of the Adventures of Sir Galahad, at this theater next week. The treacherous Bartog leads King Arthur into an outlaw trap. Galahad and Bors ride desperately to warn their king, but the trap is sprung.
Another step and our friendship would have ended.
Make haste. Bartog is up ahead. Wait here. When he recovers, take him to Arthur and see that he's held.
What are you up to down?
You'll find out in good time.
For one so quick to lie, you were oddly silent, Bartog.
Tell me where my queen is held captive, and I will spare your life.
I prefer a quick death to long suffering in a dungeon.
There's no point in trying to bargain with a weasel like Bartog. It takes the cunning of a fox to outwit him.
Perhaps you are right. Bartog will hang tomorrow at dawn. Meanwhile, guard him closely. Sir Bors has told me of your plan to find the Queen.
Do you approve, sire?
I am willing to try it. We will set the stage as you wish.
Sire.
Silence.
Favor, I beg of you.
You have only to ask, and I shall refuse.
A little water. I perish of thirst.
Good. Then perish. It will save stretching a good rope.
Lancelot's escaped. Queen Guinevere must be moved from the hiding place.
Fetch the horses. We're moving the Queen elsewhere.
The Queen?
Waste no time, fool. Do as I say.
The Queen is no longer here.
What?
The Black Knight took her away this morning.
Galahad. Take his horse.
Plan must have failed.
Evidently. Take him to the inn.
Why don't you eat, Galahad? You ain't proven.
Your Majesty.
Good news?
No, sir. We have combed the land from here to Camelot and found no trace of our queen.
It is as I thought.
But did you search Camelot?
What?
Would we be here if the Queen were at the castle?
Sometimes, sire, the things that we seek after are hidden under our very noses.
Most unlikely. A herald would have brought the news from the castle long ago.
True enough. The Black Knight's treachery hasn't already swallowed up Camelot.
Camelot is left in Modred's trusted hands.
Perhaps, sire, that trust is being used against you.
I've suffered enough of your impudence. Go where you will, but leave my kingdom. Heed my warning. If ever our paths cross again, I'll cut you down with my own hands. See that the men rest well. Tomorrow we continue our search beyond the frontier.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Have you turned against me, too?
I bear you no hard feelings.
Does that mean that you'll ride to Camelot with me?
You misunderstand me. I'm neither for you or against you.
You speak in riddles.
Well, it's like this. I'm as fond of you as I would be a young puppy. But alas, you are a puppy. One that growls like a lion and still chases his own tail.
Oh, that's the way it is.
I'm afraid so.
Manson.
Stand away!
Right over here.
My gratitude, Galahad.
Where's Queen Guinevere?
The Black Knight brought us all here this morning.
You mean she's held prisoner too?
Yes.
I'll be back.
Take care. The palace swarms with cutthroats.
I have lived on promises long enough.
You shall be amply rewarded for your services, such as they are.
I have risked my neck far too often.
Black Knight is appreciative.
Then why this note of dissatisfaction?
You imagine it. Oh, it's only that...
What? Speak up.
You have failed. King Arthur still lives.
I have failed. I, who helped abduct the Queen and gain Excalibur?
Calm yourself. All that was promised will fall to you in due time.
From now on, all promises shall be put to paper.
Someone hides behind the curtain.
Have Ulrich Ulrich and the Black Knight finally join forces? What will be the fate of King Arthur and his remaining knights? For the terrific climax, see Galahad's Triumph, the final chapter of the Adventures of Sir Galahad, at this theater next week. Daringly entering Camelot, which now is held by the Black Knight, Galahad rescues Lancelot from a dungeon cell. Now, as Galahad penetrates further into the palace, he comes upon an important meeting.
I, who helped abduct the Queen and gain Excalibur?
Calm yourself. All that was promised will fall to you in due time.
From now on, all promises shall be put to paper.
Someone hides behind the curtain.
Lancelot.
Have you found Queen Guinevere?
No, but I have information that must get to King Arthur at once. Hurry.
While I pause for breath, tell me what this information is.
There's evidence that Modred's the Black Knight. He and Bartok have quarreled. The rest will have to keep till we find Arthur.
There are your spies. Will you not give chase? I think they are Galahad and Lancelot.
Well, they are perhaps riding to Arthur.
Let us do something to stop them.
No, let them go. They'll help shape my plan.
Are you not complicating matters?
No. It's simpler than you think. Now is the time to proclaim the Black Knight lawful King of Britain.
The interests of the knight are dear to us both. I'll be glad to help.
Your help is priced too high. We can manage without it.
You're very sure, Modred. You think King Arthur will not resist this move?
The Black Knight has the sword Excalibur. No one can win against that.
Where is this sword?
I have it here, left in my care. Come, see for yourself.
It would seem the confidence of the Black Knight has been misplaced.
It could not have been Galahad that took it. He didn't have time enough for that.
The name of the thief is unimportant. That sword should reach Arthur. Now, if you had Ulrich as an ally in time to meet Arthur's attack.
The Black Knight could weave a web of his own. Well, come to the point, Bartok. Will you arrange this alliance?
If the Black Knight will double the rewards promised.
He will. Now ride to Ulrich and ride fast.
Do you bring news of the Queen?
No, Your Majesty. Our search has been in vain.
Every courier brings the same word, sire. Queen Guinevere is not to be found here.
I will not give up until...
Until I so advise. I counsel you now. Return to Camelot.
Why come you here, Merlin?
To tell you that your destiny will be fulfilled in Camelot.
But what of my queen?
You will lose her forever. And your kingdom too. Unless you do as I say.
Merlin's wisdom is great, sire.
So be it. Do you ride with us, Merlin?
No, sire. There are other things for me to do, no less urgent than this.
Merlin, I had not thought to find you here.
Save your breath and sharpen your hearing, Galahad. Arthur is in dire need of your help.
We're here for no other reason but to give it.
Then listen well. Arthur is on his way to Camelot. The Black Knight means to destroy him once he arrives.
Why aren't you there to prevent it?
Because I can work only through Galahad. It is for him to take Arthur the one thing that will save him. The sword. Excalibur.
But the Black Knight has Excalibur.
The sword has been placed in the keeping of the Lady of the Lake. You must get it from her.
How may this be done, Merlin?
She lives in the enchanted forest near the pool of eternal mist. You will endure many perils, but unless you do, Arthur will lose his crown and his life.
I'll do my best.
And I shall stand at your side.
Galahad must make this journey alone, Lancelot. You join the king in Camelot. Make haste, Galahad. Time is fast running out.
I'll see you soon in Camelot.
Good fortune be with you, Galahad.
Welcome to Camelot, King Ulrich.
I had not thought to come as a guest.
Black Knight will meet you in the Great Hall.
You must be very grateful for the treason from our vassals, Sir Knight. Without it, you would not be sitting on that throne.
I understood you came to form an alliance against Arthur.
I will do that, so long as it serves my interests.
Good. Let's deal with Arthur first and slit each other's throats later.
Well spoken, Your Majesties.
Here is my plan. We will dispose our forces so that the courtyard is completely surrounded. When Arthur and his knights arrive, we shall let them enter through the gate.
And then fall upon them. With our superior numbers, we will destroy the king and wipe out the entire Round Table at one stroke.
Excalibur.
I have taken it from those who seek to use its power for evil purposes.
Arthur has grave need of it.
It would be better if the sword were destroyed forever.
You do Arthur an injustice, my lady.
How so?
He's a good and righteous king. Deny him Excalibur, and he will lose his kingdom.
Well spoken, Galahad. You are truly brave of heart. Arthur should be proud to dub you knight.
Arthur has banished me from his realm.
Take the sword. You'll find a charger in the trees. Ride swiftly to Camelot. Your wish shall soon be granted.
Sire, we must leave before it's too late.
Leave Camelot? Sire! Excalibur!
Mordred. So you are the traitor.
You'll never live to hang me.
Spare me.
Command your men to surrender.
Lay down your arm. Our cause is lost. Excalibur has been returned to Arthur. Be it known to all assembled here and to all the peoples of the realm that you have served me faithfully. Your deeds have been brave and courageous. It can truly be said that you have won the right to sit at the round table. I dub thee knight. Rise, Sir Galahad.
Sir Galahad, let the course of your knighthood run smooth, and may it be beyond suspicion. What say, Merlin?
If my actions were strange, they were meant only to prove Modred a traitor and Galahad a true knight.
Then we'll have no more of your magic.
You'll get none from me.